So once the files have been extracted, we combine both files together, and we only needed the number of interactions from the log file, so this was combined with the grades dataset, which and saved in the location, in the downloads location. So first step is to import the necessary packages for Jupyter Notebook in Python. So just run the cell, and the second step is to import the dataset. So this is the data, and these are not actual students' names, these are just fictitious names, and we use the single email address here just for the purposes of demonstration. So all of the sections from the VLE are the column names here. So these are all of the components of the course which we need for the automated feedback. The next step is to preview the shape of the dataset, which shows us the number of students. Because this is a demo dataset, it's just 16 rows and 34 columns. And we also use the describe function to get a sense of the description of the dataset, if there are missing values and all other statistics related to all of the columns. And then we use this code here to fill up the missing values with the value of 0, and then we get to the personalization element. So the first step is to create new columns, which are empty columns here, to hold the comments for each of the students. So we have the journal comment, the quiz comment, the interaction comment, and the attendance comment. So we want to make personalized comments for each of these columns. So this is to define them as new empty columns. And just to preview that the data is correctly loaded, we want to just check if the first name element shows correctly for row number 12. So just run this cell here, and we see that that is correct. You can choose to use visualizations to see the distribution of scores for each of the columns, and this is where the personalization bit comes in. So in this case, the thresholds for the course are defined by the lecturer. So depending on the categories, the teacher can say that for students who perform above this score are doing very well. The students who are scoring between this range are average, and the students that are scoring at this range need to work harder on the course. So this is the section of the Jupyter Notebook where we make those descriptions, and this is where the lecturer can edit all of these comments and edit also the thresholds for the course which the student performs on. And based on all of these, for each of the students, this code just runs continuously for each of the students and selects the specific comment for that particular student based on their performance. So it's kind of unique to each student based on the score that they get. And after that, we filter out all of the column names which we want to report on using this code section here. So first of all, I'll run this cell to ensure that the comments are created for each of them, and then just to get a preview of the comments, you can just run this and check out that there are new comments, new columns for the comments which have been personalized for each of the students based on their scores. And then we'll filter out the columns which we need for sending the automation of the email. And then this is the point where we have to connect it to Microsoft Power Automate.